A new week of trials is here, and this week we've got a brand new trial for the first time. Disarm mines during locked gate. This one is especially tricky because you're competing with other players for the same mine spawns. I'll show you how to disarm the mines and the best routes to take in this video, but just bear in mind this is a brand new trial, so we don't have the best possible strategy just yet. We're still learning, right? There's still a lot to learn about this, but I've got a pretty good idea of how to do this. Let me explain the spawns. There's spawns all around Ancient Fort. There are spawns all around Trapper's Glade. There are spawns around this point of Reinforced Reception going all of the way down to Head House. And there are spawns in Pilgrim's Peak around this area. And if you follow on my mouse cursor, it stops about there and then starts again here and goes all the way up around the back of Pilgrim's Peak. So all the way around here, essentially. Now, you're going to need to compete with other players and run across the map to try and get as many of these mines as possible before they do. My best bet is to do this halfway through the week when people have already done the trials and there's a lot less competition. Right now, it's a race. It is really a race, and it's going to depend on if you get a fresh spawn and where you spawn. The best places, in my opinion, are Ancient Fort and Pilgrim's Peak. If you only want to 3-star it, there's a lot of mines there. Reinforced Reception, not as many. Raiders Refuge, there's a fair amount, but they are quite hidden in the shrubs. For a loadout, I'd suggest bringing as many stims as you can. A good gun to take out arc. So I've gone for a hole cracker. And very importantly, a photoelectric cloak. This is going to be really important in this because there's a lot of Rocketeers and arc in locked gate. And they're going to get in the way. You need this. Otherwise, you're going to get slowed down and miss out on a lot of points. So let me show you the route I took. This is sort of me learning the ropes here, right? My thoughts are going in. I'm showing my thoughts and showing my route. I'm showing where I find the mine. So not the absolute best score in the world, but it's a pretty decent look at how we can get the best score. Let's get into it. Right, we've got a fresh spawn. Brilliant. Okay, so we got a weird sort of spawn here. We are nowhere near any of the mines, so
do any raiders have eyes on the gate?
This is going to be
Some thugs
hard.
have triggered the emergency shutdown, which can only be bad news. Find the key cards to override the protocol so we can uncover whatever it is that can't stand the light of day.
We're going to need to run down to the Ancient Fort. So there's a lot of spawns at Ancient Fort. There's a lot of spawns in the Raiders Refuge and Trapper's Glade area. A lot of spawns near the Reinforced Reception, and a lot of spawns near Pilgrim's Peak. So the mines are around and alongside the key areas, right? For locked gate, that's why you find the keys. So the difficult thing is running across the map, and if you're spending a long time finding one mine, because you can't find the location, you hear it but you can't see it, it might be better just to sort of leave and go to the next place. Also, I hear them but don't see them. Might be worth turning down your graphics. Someone just blew one up. There's clearly a lot of mines here. You really have to use, like... This guy keeps blowing them up! He keeps walking on them and exploding them. There's a lot out here. Yeah, they're really hidden in the grass here. Like, you gotta use your... audio. It's very hard to do that when there's a leaper running around. This looks like a much better spot than the other place, though. Much better. Did we just kill people? Like, we might have to just kill people. I think that guy just ran past one. Look at this. Okay, there's so many more mines at this spot. This is far more efficient. One in there. Look at that. One in the bush. Okay, I think we're mostly done here. Let's go down this way, avoiding the arc. There might be more mines down this side as well, a little bit, which are worth looking for. Although I think that's where this other guy went to. Here we go. Someone just keeps exploding them, dude. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I can't stress how important the photoelectric cloak is. Also, the reason why I'm speaking and then pausing all the time is because I'm listening. I'm listening out. Right, so you spawn in and you're going to have 3 to 4 people sort of competing for the same mine spots. However, I must say, this is a much better spot. The number of mines at this part of the map, Ancient Fort versus Reinforced Reception, is huge. So you're just gonna have to luck out on a good spawn if you want to get a good score, I think. If you spawn at Reinforced Reception, by the time you get down here, most of them would have been done. And I mean, even though there are like 3 or 4 people here looting, we still got a lot of mines, which is really good. There's even one all the way down there. There's a couple down there. Oh yeah, this place is great. This might be the best spot on the map. So many mines here. I was wondering what was going on. I was doing it on Reinforced Reception, and the number of mines was quite small, at least from where we were standing. This is great. Alright, I think we go now. We've got 4,800 points. So you can get the 3-star just from one area. In fact, you could probably get almost 7,000 points from this spot. A lot of people were here. Some people were exploding mines. Others were disarming them. So you have more of a chance to get the 3-star there, and if you get lucky and nobody's doing the trial, you really could end up having 7-8k there maybe. There's players running down this way. Now, from what I understand, there aren't really any mines down here. It's really only around the spawn places of the keys, the access keys, which is Ancient Fort, Raiders Refuge, Reinforced Reception, and Pilgrim's Peak. So we got the 3-star. Great. I imagine the max score is probably going to be around 28, maybe 30k. That's my guess. But to get that score, you're going to need to be unbelievably lucky. Like, nobody else in the lobby will be farming the trowel. It seems almost impossible. Honestly, like I say, the strat would be to do it in the middle of the week. You know, I think that the most amount of interest in the trials is at the start of the week. A lot of people wait till the very end on the weekend to do it. Middle of the week, most people would have done the trial already. That's when you're going to get a massive high score. I don't think you're going to be able to get a really good score at this time because it's you can't get to the other side of the map before other people would have done it, and a lot of people will be doing it right now. So something to consider. Okay, so we're coming into this area now. This is a spawn point for a lot of mines as well. Is that aggroed on me? Somebody's already here, or did it just crash into a tree? We'll never know. Sounds like someone's fighting the ark. I do hear mines. I do hear mines. There we go.
Hello, Raider!
There we go. A decent amount of mines in the Trapper's Glade as well. Visibility is a little bit more challenging because you can't really... There's a lot of trees and terrain. One up here somewhere. The audio goes away. Where is it, bro? That's it. Oh. There's another one in that bush. So, yeah, it's going to be a real case of getting lucky with the time that you're online. I'm sure the exact spawn locations will be mapped out, but it's mostly going to be a case of, like, just walking around and listening. There's a lot of sort of environmental sound that gets in the way, which makes it hard to listen for them. Looks like these ones have done. So the next spot is reinforced reception. I hear some here, actually. I think if you're on PC, it might be worth turning your graphics down just to reduce the foliage. It might really help.
Oh my god.
It's okay, it's not on us. Let's go. Run!
Yes.
So far, we've got 6,000 points. We've gotten... I would say we've got probably a third, maybe half of the spawns in Ancient Fort. We've got a very small amount in Raiders Refuge. We know the spawn location up here. Oh. Wow, that guy tried to kill us, man.
Why? Tito!
You can have the loot. I don't need it. It's all yours. Okay, well, like I say, SAS lobbies might be the way as well. I did shoot that guy last game. I just tickled him a little bit. Sorry for whoever you are. I'm sure you'll live. Oh, here we go. Are you doing the trial?
I'm the quest.
Oh, quest?
Yes, here, mine.
Yeah. There's some up here, man. There's a lot here. Nobody's been here yet. Oh, brilliant. Might be able to get quite a score on us. I love the way that guy literally looked like he was just a bandit, dude. He had the bandit skin on and everything. That's hilarious. Somehow we lucked out and nobody's been here yet. This is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be luck. It's gonna be luck. You could, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any other way to do it. It's gonna be remembering where the spawns are, running across the map as soon as possible. I'm trying to get a score like that. The spawns do seem to be the same each time. Nobody's been here. We're actually going to be able to get a quite decent score here. Like, you just can't see them. You hear them, but you just can't see them. Really interesting. I think most players wouldn't have even known that you could disarm them. I didn't know for a while. Like, they are, actually, they do go down the hill here quite a lot. So you've got to really be vigilant. Yeah, I think turning down foliage would help. Hang on a minute. Let's try and do that now. If we go graphics, go foliage, and go down to low, I imagine that would help quite a lot. Like, I hear it. There we go. A lot of spawns here. Oh, we've got arcs spawning on us. What is it? Oh, it's comets. Okay. Firefly as well. This is why you bring the good gear. You know? There we go. See, I don't think I saw this one before because of the foliage. Good thing is you can hear them from quite a long distance. So you just run around the area that the key is and use the audio cues. Like I still hear one. Actually, it's down this way somewhere. Interesting. I'm gonna leave. Oh, well, he found it. It's one of those things that really gets you, though, because it's like the ticking caches in Hurricane. You'll start imagining things. You'll think you're hearing it when you're not, which is obviously quite awkward. Right now, we've got 10k points, though. I mean, that's not bad, considering how many people are on this right now. I think we could easily triple our score if nobody was doing it. Now, the Pilgrim's Peak spawns, I'll show you those as well. I don't think you're going to need a massive amount of time to do this trial either, honestly. But it's just, once again, just remember that you're just fighting other people for it. Now, I thought the spawns were like up here. But maybe they're more sort of up to the top. We'll figure it out. I remember there being spawns down here. Just right here. Here we go. So these ones are untouched. So I'll show you this point on the map right now. Right there. There's quite a few. It's really gonna be, like, once you know the spawns, it's gonna be the same as the ticking caches. Like, once you know it, you know it. Alright, another one down. I'll show you that. I think I'll leave this video uncut, even though it's a little bit boring at times, just so you can see the route I'm taking and what I'm doing. It's really quite hard to find them, though. With Pilgrim's Peak, there's a lot just sort of all over the place. Just bear in mind that I don't think any spawn on the concrete. It's all in the outer areas. So what I'm going to do now is do a circle around Pilgrims and see if we can hear any more. So, I think we've got most of them here. Coming up along this way now then. And we'll do a circle around it. And those are the 4 spawn areas for the mines, right? Pilgrim's Peak, Reinforced Reception, Trapper's Glade, and Ancient Fort. I'm not hearing any here. I'm wondering if there's a limited number of spawns for this one, or if somebody else was here. I don't remember seeing many here in the past, to be honest. That does seem like the spawns are not as many here. Somebody did come here, though. Oh, look, there's more here. These ones have all been disabled. So I'll show you the area here. Oh, they haven't all been disabled. So yeah, they are around this side and over here. There's a lot more on the right side, actually. Interestingly enough. Here we go. Brilliant. Alright. Have one here. Oh, we... It's kind of hard to tell from a distance whether they've been done yet. Right, yeah, you gotta wait for the audio. Now, there might be more in this field down here, potentially. Seems like that's a hard no. What about up on the hill a bit more? Okay. Let's see. I see some. Yeah, they haven't been done. Nice. So there's a lot around circling the base of Pilgrim's Peak as well, right at the back. So don't miss out on those ones. Alright. Here we go. That one's been done. This one isn't. Unfortunately, you can't see if the red light is ticking until you get really up close as well. But there's a lot here. There's a lot. Oh, brilliant. Okay, there's actually a lot in Pilgrim's Peak. My two favorite places, honestly, are Ancient Fort and probably Pilgrim's Peak now. Especially because most people are just going to run past this. I do hear one more. Okay. Nice. I think we've got the whole of Pilgrim's Peak to ourselves. None down here. Right at the very back there isn't any. Okay. What about right at the back? I do hear some. Yep. So there's more circling, basically circling the entirety of Pilgrim's Peak. You'll find a bunch. So that is nice. Oh, we're actually getting quite the score. Could be here, but here we go. All right, let's see it. Let's see our progress. Oh, there's one more here. If you sort of turn your sides, like turn to side, you can figure out which side is beeping. It's in here somewhere. There we go. Now, you could go around the rest of the map looking for the few spawns that people missed. There's always an option. Oh, wow. More. Okay, there's a lot on Pilgrim's Peak. Really good spot, actually, right at the back. All the way back here, look. We're all the way back here and there's still spawns. Most people, I don't think, have ever even stood on this area of the map before. Okay, let's have a little run around. And I hear more. Here we go. So. This is a great... Okay, Pilgrim's Peak might be my new fave. Also, this place doesn't have much foliage, so you can really get a good look at everything. Alright, I think we're done. There's a rocketeer there. Yeah. We're gonna leave now. We could have doubled our score, or tripled it, I would say. If we were to get every spawn. Yeah, so we're looking at like 30 to 40k max. If you're lucky enough to get a game where nobody is fighting over the mines, then you're going to have, yeah, 30 to 40,000 points maximum. I would say that's going to be the best you could get. If you want to only 3-star it, I would suggest focus on Pilgrim's Peak at the back or Ancient Fort. And you could 3-star it in just one of those locations and you won't need to go to the other side of the map. Pilgrim's Peak at the back has so many spawns, it's easy to find. Ancient Fort's a little bit more challenging to find them. Just always bear in mind that there's a lot of arcs, so definitely bring a photo electric cloak. It's going to save you a lot of pain.